We're back with the Moore Bay Chamber of Commerce, and we're talking about all things holidays. And when you're talking about the holidays, I think we have to talk about travel and making sure that your car is ready for you, and ready for the road. So let's go talk to Richie, because we are here at Jim's Automotive. They've got some fun new things happening. We're super stoked to talk about the changes and make sure that your ride is road ready. We're here at 899 Piney Way, and let's head in and meet Richie. Hello, Richie.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Welcome.
You're here with all of our fans.
Oh, hello, fans. How are you doing?
We're talking about the holidays, and when you talk about the holidays, you have to talk about being on the road sometimes. So we're just kind of letting everyone know where to go and how to get tuned up. And I know you have a bunch of exciting things happening.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we've been here since 1964, so we're launching a new product coming up in January, celebrating our 60th year. So here in our little lobby, we'll be offering simple services like oil changes, smogs, tire rotations, and tires. And then we also have a full service department too from a new building we bought behind us. So I could introduce you to that too.
Cool.
Cool. You want to go on a little tour? Or?
We do, yeah. And so just to make sure everyone knows, 899 Piney, this one's for simple services, like you said. Mm-hmm. It's the one that's kind of connected with the shop.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. You have Michael here taking care of all of those throughout the day. And then they're all pre-scheduled online through a QR code. So everybody can kind of come and you wait for it and get on your way. So full service is like more of an all-day affair, but the simple service is meant to just kind of get you in and out and keep your car running well.
Awesome. And they can schedule that, you said, with a QR code or going online?
QR code or online. We're updating our Google listing right now, so they can also find us there at Jim's Simple Service.
Sure.
So the old Jim's Automotive and Hybrid, we're going into basically Jim's Simple Service and Harbor House Hybrids.
Cool. Okay.
All right, cool.
Any recommendations for anyone? If you just need a quick oil change before you hit the road, how many days before you hit the road should you schedule that?
Usually try to get about a week ahead just to make sure you have time and can get in.
Okay.
It does book up pretty quick because there is no other simple service in Morro Bay. So once you get your time set, you can pre-schedule as far in advance as you want. So we have each technician with their own schedule so that they're available to accommodate whatever needs you have.
Perfect. Good to know. Yeah, let's check out the new shop.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll meet you outside.
Okay.
We invested in a state-of-the-art alignment machine back in 2020 during the pandemic, so we can do full-service alignments now. Also, tires, smogs, and everything is kind of done in this little bay here, so that way cars can come in and out and then get on their way really quickly. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna head. So I know we're right next to Foster Freeze, kind of catty corner from the fire department, and then we're gonna walk around the corner more on Harbor Street.
Yeah, on Harbor Street to our main lobby down there.
Great.
And then directly behind the main shop is our new building here that we acquired in 2020. This is 660 Harbor, and we've been slowly remodeling it, and all the mechanics have put in time to, doing the fencing and landscaping and painting. So you guys want to come on inside? I'll show you the main lobby here.
Yes, please. And Richie, can you tell us what the difference between a full service and maybe like a simple service is?
Sure. A full service is generally a car that's going to be here throughout the day. It's for people that want to have their oil changed, but then also have other maintenance items done. Such as a coolant flush, or there may be a tune-up, spark plugs, potentially a check engine light, or like heavy diagnostics.
Okay.
So we use this lobby down here for the bigger work. It gives us a little bit more quiet space to actually write appropriate estimates and find parts. It gives us a nice area to communicate about the car and actually talk about like those heavier repairs. Because there is a difference between a simple service like a quick oil change and a full service repair, something like an engine or a transmission that might have gone bad. Those take longer, obviously, to source parts and to get everything together. Also, costs are more expensive for larger repairs. So it's just about having a space to actually have those conversations and make sure that customers fully informed of what we're doing and why we're doing it and what's needed. And so it's a little bit more calm down here. You don't have all those machines going off. With a simple oil change, you can kind of wait and it's not a big deal. But when you have something more severe going on, it just takes a little bit extra care.
Sure. How often should you just like get a tune-up on your car to make sure it's running right?
So to do basic maintenance is every 5,000 miles. So on modern cars, the service intervals range anywhere from like 3,500 all the way up to like 20,000 miles on a Mercedes.
Oh, wow.
But what we're finding is that we're having premature like engine failures and problems with the new fuels and the new oils. Or the new technologies of engines. So basically every 5,000 miles is kind of the independent standard. When a car is new, you can get away with some like longer service intervals, up to 10,000 miles like on a Honda. But what ends up happening is after the warranty period, you really need to make sure your car is maintained every 5,000 miles. The manufacturers only really want you to buy a new car and like maintenance it as less frequently as possible to keep their numbers down.
Sure.
So basically we're maintaining cars for a warranty versus maintaining them for the longevity of the engine.
Cool.
So,
okay.
Alrighty, so also with the full service and the simple service, we do full vehicle inspections. So we start front to back. We've started this in 2015, and in 2015 have had great response. It allows us to take photos of the car and actually see what's going on with it, make really detailed notes so we can actually monitor the car over a period of time, more than just on the one visit. So first thing we do is we check the car in. We have a screen here where we can talk and discuss things with customers. The technicians will take photos so we can actually see dates and see when cars and services are due. We check all the things like lights. On this car, it has a marker light bulb that's out, so there's a little marker light in there that should be replaced so we can identify, potential ticketing type things. If your lights aren't working, you could get pulled over. We also look at tires. We measure the tires to give you accurate measurement of the tire. Here we have a tire tread indicator,
Oh, that's
1/32nd, so we can tell you have about 5,000 miles left, and we can make a plan for tires versus
Great.
just coming in and all of a sudden needing tires.
That's great, because I'm the person who just needs tires all of a sudden because I don't keep an eye on that.
Yeah, so we check this stuff every 5,000 miles, and we kind of come up with a game plan. So we mark it as red if it was urgent. So if we've gone too far, we can do tires same day.
Sure.
If it's something you can plan for in 5,000 miles, we give you some budgets like good, better, best.
Sure.
And we look at all the different types of driving habits that you do, because it's different per car. Some people need high mileage tires. Some people just need economy tires. So as we go through, we check fluids. We have all the special equipment to make sure that we're testing brake fluid, not just recommending it. So we use test equipment, so you're not just getting brake fluid flush after brake fluid flush just because you're in for an oil change. We'll also visually inspect things like air filters, and we take photos of those too. So when we're suggesting it because there's leaves and there's dirt and there's actual physical evidence on why these services are necessary. We also look underneath the vehicle. We look for things like leaks, try to identify if anything is just a small seep or a major leak. Here we just have a little bit of residue. So it's something that we watch and notify the customer about, but it's not necessarily needing repair today.
That's great.
Yeah, and then we just do oil change, and then with every full service, we also do a complimentary hand car wash. So that's included as well. And we also run through a very detailed service history where we go through and we look at Carfax and we verify when the last time things like tire balancing was done and transmission fluids were changed. That way you have a good overall picture of the car instead of just a service and you're on your way. So we offer both those services, but the full service is a little bit more detailed.
Perfect. This is wonderful. And then are there specific cars you work on and specific cars you can't work on? Or
We do. We specialize in domestic and like Japanese and Korean cars. So essentially Kias, Hondas, Hyundais, Toyotas, Lexus, Ford, GM, Chevy, all the domestic and Japanese markets. We're no longer really servicing European cars. However, we do still service our current book. We're just not accepting new clients for European cars.
Awesome. And I know you have hybrid in the name. Is that always hybrid cars? Still take hybrid cars?
Yeah, we're the first ARD, which is Automotive Repair Dealer license in California. So there's 10,000 of us on the Bureau of Automotive database, and we were the first ones with hybrid actually in our name.
Cool.
So we started that about 10 years ago because we've been specializing in hybrid cars since about 2008. And moving forward into the gasoline and electric era, we have Harbor House hybrids in order to bridge that gap from electric cars to gas cars.
Cool.
So that's the main reason for getting a new building. Eventually we'll be remanufacturing batteries in clean rooms here. We're also working with a high school to help get internships and other things in the community, because as we transition to the next level of technology, we need to have technicians that are available to actually work on these cars, because we're going through a transition similar to horse and buggy to automobile, where we have a massive technology shift. So as we're focusing on simple services for our gas car friends, the electric cars are coming in with completely different types of problems, so we can fix and service those as well.
That's great. You're so ahead of the game. I'm into it. So is there anything we missed? Anything else our fans need to know?
I don't think so. Generally, like I said, we're about a week out for most service work, but we are available for breakdowns and emergencies. So we're a AAA certified shop. We're also seeking our ASE Blue Shield certification, which we'll be the only one in the county with.
Great.
Which basically means our technicians are all certified to service vehicles, everything from gas to electric. And that's about it. Yeah, we're just here to help out and take care of our community.
Great. What days are you open?
We're here Monday through Friday, and we're open from 9 to 6 right now.
Okay.
And then as we staff up for our simple service next year, we're trying to get into the Saturday market. So there's not a lot of opportunity, or not a lot of shops open on Saturday, so we'd like to be here to try to help some people on that too.
Sure.
We just need staff for that.
Okay. We're working on it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Richard. We appreciate you taking the time. I know that you're really busy. And we're here for the holidays, so make sure you're following the Moore Bay Chamber. Get your car road ready. Come see Harbor House
Hybrids.
Hybrids. Jim's Automotive. For simple service, get your car on the road, get your car road ready, and do all your holiday shopping. And keep watching, keep viewing the Moore Bay Chamber with more great stay local, shop local holiday ideas.